Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mokhohle. For those who are new here, you're most definitely welcome, and for those who are returning subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping by, for always clicking on my videos. I'm not sure about the lighting, I'm not sure about the background, but I need to get this video done. I need to get the message across. And yeah, I hope you like and share this video, share with your friends, and yeah, subscribe. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I have so much faith that before the end of Feb we'll be in 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much to everyone who has subscribed. And yeah, let's get to today's video. So today's video might be a little bit of short because it's about Eskom application. I went through the application process and I saw how simple it was, but I saw that a lot of people usually fail on interview stages because their interviews are a little bit different from normal sort of like interviews that you will expect. So I went and I've done some diggings. I found different questions. These questions are not for a specific job post or position or whatever. I'm just gonna write them here. They're about Eskom. Like they are not for a specific job. They are for every type of job. So it's not for engineering. It's not for officer control. What? It's all the questions that I've found from different people that went for different positions. I specifically wanted questions about Eskom so that you can be a little bit prepared as to what type of questions they ask about Eskom, because I found that a lot of people were saying that most of the questions were not just behavioral, were not just about tell us about yourself, they were more about Eskom, the company. So I don't want you to get to the interview and sort of not have an idea of what they will ask you. I want you to see the type of questions they ask and how they ask them, and maybe you can go to ChatGPT and input the questions and say, ChatGPT, I'm going for an interview for this position and I want you to help me prep for it, looking at this different type of questions that are there. So you can just screenshot the questions that I'm gonna show you here and then input them into ChatGPT according to the interview that you'll be having, and then probably it will help. I know it will help you with the different type of questions according to what you have you wrote on it, and the answers, how to answer them. So I advise you to literally just check the questions. Some are the same, they look familiar, some, and that Eskom interview is so hard. When I looked at the question, I was like, if they were to ask me those questions, I was never gonna be able to answer. But I want you guys to be prepared. I know so much that job hunting is hard, and I've seen that a lot of people are getting interviews. If you are not if you haven't applied for Eskom, go to their website. There are so many graduate opportunities. Apply for one that you qualify for, and if it's your time, they will reply. I saw a lot of people this year, from last year, they got offers from Eskom. So I have hope that all of us can get something. So use this video as some sort of guidance if you get the interview. The application process is simple. They have like sort of like an applicant process where you have to sign up to their website, and then you just have to input your information and then input your CV and documents. After that, you can apply for any position that you want. After that, when you apply for a certain position, there is like, what do they follow-up questions they are gonna ask. Let's say they want a civil engineer, they'll ask you, do you have a BTech or B Eng in civil engineer, and then you you'll say yes. So I think they eliminate people according to those follow-up questions. So when you answer those follow-up questions, make sure that you be careful what you choose, because it might be sort of like their elimination. And with Eskom, you need to be patient. Patience, because they take so much time replying. Your application might be on application submitted, and then you find that you get the interview without it being on application in review. Some it gets to application in review and then they get invited. Some it's on under review and application in review, but it might get quiet. But after months and months and months, people usually get interviews. So we don't know how their interview or selection process works, but what I know is that there's always something for someone, and there are currently graduate in training programs that they post almost. I go there and check. So they post great program. You just go there and say graduate in training or GIT. They'll show you the posts that are there, and then you just fill in your information and all that. One thing I like about them is that I think they don't have any assessment. I don't know about learnerships because these are different. But what I know is that after an interview, you'll go for medical and what test, and then after that you will get an offer if you are successful. So please go and apply. I don't have answers to the questions that I'm gonna post here, but I have hope that if you are anyone who's familiar with the questions, or you have answers to some of the questions that are here, please comment down below and say this question, this is how you can answer it, so that we can be able to help one another. So there are so many questions that you can find if you search, but I've done the work for you, and I'm just gonna post all of them here for you. So I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and I love you guys so much. Stay blessed.